Welcome. Build Out here. Super excited about this video. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the ultimate PMO tool Showdown, a head-to-head competition. We're going to talk about some tools today. Hey everyone, Build Out here. Have you ever found yourself stuck between project tools, not knowing what ones are right for your PMO? You're not alone, right? This is a very complicated topic. So today we're going to cut through the noise. We're going to talk about tools. We're going to compare the top PMO tools on the market today in a head-to-head showdown to help you figure out what tools deliver and which ones might be slowing your team down. It's a must watch for PMO leaders, project managers, executives, right, to improve visibility, team collaboration, and project delivery, and fast. Let's get into it. If you're new here, my name is Build Out. I've built and run 10 PMOs across 4 major companies, and I've seen firsthand how the right tools can really elevate a PMO to be very successful. And I can see how the wrong tools can derail it, and I've seen that too. I'm not here to sell you software. I want to talk about the software that's out there. I want to help you choose what works best for your PMO based on what I've used and what data is showing across the industry. So let's get into this. Number 1, why your PMO needs the right tool. Well, now it's critically important in 2025. Project portfolios are growing faster and faster. Teams are hybrid, they're global, they're more fast-paced than ever, and stakeholders, they want the answers immediately. The right PMO tools isn't just about ticking boxes, it's about transparency, right? Having a one source. It's about collaboration, better workflows, fewer silos. It's about efficiencies, automating manual work and keeping teams focused. And your tool doesn't just support those needs. If they don't, you're already behind the 8 ball. Right? So let's talk about today's top PMO tools, right? Some of the big tools out there that are still leading the pack in 2025, you have to say Project for the Web, Project Online. It's enterprise grade. It's deeply integrated with Microsoft ecosystem, which is critical. Strong project planning, portfolio management, governance. If you're using Office 365 or Power BI, it's very integrated. Power BI gives you great dashboards. It can be complex for some users. 100% Project Online can be, but it doesn't have to be. Number 2, Smartsheets. Smartsheets feel with a really powerful project automation. It's perfect for collaborative work with cross-functional teams. Its strengths are dashboards, forms, automated alert. Some of the weakness, though, is in advanced portfolio level featuring, right? Unless you upgrade, right? Number 3, Monday.com. Visually clean, very user-friendly. Drag and drop project boards, which is great for agile or Kanban style teams. Easy integrations with Slack, Teams, Google Drive, right? Not ideal for heavy reporting or traditional PMO governance. So that makes a difference, right? There's Jira, there's PlanView, there's ClickUp, there's Asana, right? It really depends on what your needs are. So let's stack these together. Let's do a head-to-head competition from a key feature perspective, right? Kind of pitting them together in a fun way, of course. Project planning and tracking, there's really nothing better than Microsoft Project. Let's be clear. Gantt charts, dependency logic, baselining for structured projects. The functionality in Project Desktop is amazing. It has been for years and years. Smartsheets offers similar views, but really lighter, right? Good for business-led projects for sure. Monday.com. Task tracking is intuitive, but it's really not robust and known for its robust from a traditional scheduling perspective. It could get there. Resource management, right? Strong resource tracking and allocation within Microsoft Project. Capability planning, time tracking, Active Directory syncs, right? Smartsheets. Time tracking is possible. You need to buy some add-ons, get some additional add-ons and integrations. Monday.com has basic resource workflow views, Good for simple teams, but not really enterprise ready, but that's changing all the time. From a collaboration and a communication perspective, right? Think about Smartsheets, for example. It's got built-in comment threads, automated updates, stakeholder visibility. Monday.com, highly visible with notifications and integrations, great for fast-moving teams. Microsoft Project mostly happens through Teams or SharePoint, right? Little Power BI there, but not in the leadership column from a collaboration perspective, especially when they remove that Office to Microsoft Project functionality. Now, reporting and dashboards. Microsoft Project and Power BI, world class, been using for years. Best in class when configured, real-time enterprise dashboards. I'm using hundreds of dashboards today and have across many PMO. Smartsheets, easy to build dashboards, good out of the box. Monday.com, simple charts, not really enterprise ready. But again, I think they're going to get there, and they will get there. But the question is, what's right for your PMO? Are you a traditional PMO working on large-scale programs and portfolios with lots and lots of people? Again, Microsoft Project Online, especially if you're Office 365. But there's a deadline, right? That's going to run out relatively quickly. So you've got to look at Planner Premium. If you're a business-led PMO managing multiple departments, maybe Smartsheets might be your best balance of power and ease of use, right? So Smartsheets. If you're a startup or an agile-focused PMO with fast-moving teams, maybe Monday.com gives you the right speed and visibility, but you got to know its limits, right? The big call to action here is you have to try before you buy. Right? Make sure you look at free trials, try piloting, bring in real project data, let your teams explore the interface and try this, because adoption's everything with tools. If your team won't use the tool, even the best features in the world, it won't matter. Your team won't use the tool, right? So let's finalize and recap here. We looked at the PMO needs of 2025. And real-time visibility, collaboration, control is critical. We looked at some of the top tools. There's hundreds of top tools, but we looked at Project. We looked at Smartsheet. We looked at Monday.com. We talked about Asana and Jira and PlanView, right? We can't walk through every tool out there, but we did try to compare the three biggest one. There's no tool that's perfect. Let's be clear. But you have to pick the right PMO tool for your organization, for your processes, your maturity, and your staffing level. And that's critical. You need staff to help drive these PMO. So, as we close out, what's your favorite PMO tool right now and why? Drop it in the comments. I use Project and Project Online, right? I'll read every comment and always reply. If you like these types of videos, you want to hear real time what a real PMO leader is doing, running a large PMO, hit the subscribe, hit the like, and I'll see you online. Thank you.